Here's a cool lesson. Have you ever asked someone to do something and then they didn't want it, and then they didn't do it the way you wanted it to be done, and you got mad about it? Well, you never explained how or why it had to be done. Don't worry, you're not alone. I've done it once, a bunch of times. Like, I don't know how many times I would be mad because someone hadn't done something that I asked them to do, or someone hadn't done something because they hadn't read my fucking mind. Like, do you know how dumb that is? And the problem is, I reckon every one of us is in the same boat. We've all just gone, can you just do this for me? Yep, no worries at all. And then they come back and it's like not done the way you wanted it. There's a rule, I don't know who said it. In marriage, if you want a happy marriage, you can ask your partner to do something, or you can tell them how to do it, but you can't do both. In business, it's different. You can tell someone to do something, or ask someone to do something. Never tell them, you ask them. But if you explain why or how it has to be done, or the outcome, and I'm not talking about micromanaging, I'm saying, can you do, when you empty the bins, can you make sure that they're completely empty, not like something's stuck in the bottom? Here's an example, because I had this with an apprentice years ago. When you empty the bins, make sure that they're all completely empty, because you could stack them inside each other. But if an oil filter was stuck in the bottom of one and you'd emptied 99% of it, but then they couldn't stack properly. So I remember saying to him, I got mad because he went and took the bins down, brought them back up, and they weren't stacked. And I was like, do you not even know how to empty bins? Which was a terrible thing. That's a very bad way of a manager talking to someone. I just looked at him and like, he was only 16, 17, he's a young kid. I was like, do you not know how to empty a bin? Which I feel bad about it now, but like, can you imagine the frustration? But I had never explained to him why the bins had to be empty completely, so we could stack them and then bring them back up again the way that they were. Or when I say back up, the bin was around the back of the building. We had a 3-story building, offices upstairs, main floor, then we had like a dungeon underneath. It was just like a storeroom. The bin was down the back. But it's not just that. When a customer asks us to work on their car, or they say, they bring it in and say, I need tyres, or I need this, or and then we just go, okay, and we just do the tyres. Do you ask why? Oh, because they're wearing out on the inner edges. Okay, well, you need a wheel alignment. Like, it's not just tyres. You need to do tyres, belts, wheel. We need to check your suspension to make sure you don't have play, because your tyres are prematurely wearing. You've got to understand the why behind it. Why are customers asking you? I'm getting off track. What I'm saying, like, with your staff, if they understand the why you ask them to do a specific task, where it fits into the world, where it fits into the system of your business, if they understand why they need to do it, then they will be able to figure out their own how, which will get to the same result. But if they can't figure that out, and if you want them to do it a specific way, make sure you tell them. Don't be mad at someone because they haven't done something that you specifically wanted them to do because you didn't tell them how to do it. Of course, none of you guys would do that, and it'd just be me. But anyway, just a thought. Drag with it, and I'm going to keep driving until I meet you in person. You got cars to fix. Get back to work. AutoBoss out.